Hello, Buddha. I see you. Grand Rising. Hello, hello. You're the first one in here this morning. My fingernails are getting all a mess right now. How are you doing? It is Friday already. Yep, it sure is. Oh my goodness. My butterfly is like, there we go. We'll fix that. We will fix that. So it is Friday. It's rune day, so we'll be having a rune later. I'm going to start the Butterfly Sanctuary song as soon as we get a few more people in here. At least 3 pillars. At least 3 pillars. You're working tomorrow? What do you do for work? Do you do something you love to do? We talked about that yesterday. Working, doing things you love to do. Yeah, it's hot here in Florida, too. Like it's like 89, 90 out right now. Yeah. Hey, Flower Power. There's my second pillar. So 1 more pillar and we will get started. We're going to start with the Butterfly Sanctuary song. I'm so excited for tonight to make it. We're going to create songs again together and do updates and soul readings. Hopefully we get some new people in there so they can have their soul readings and songs. Hey guys, welcome in. Oh, you're going home? Gotcha. Well, you have a beautiful day, darling. All right, I'm going to start the song, The Butterfly Sanctuary. This is our theme song, guys. So get to know it so you can sing along with it. Here we go. Hi, Maria.
The rising sun, another sacred day has just begun. We gather here with open hearts, each soul alight, each flame a spark, a place where peace becomes our way, where love is lived in what we say. With unity and deep respect, we build tomorrow step by step. The butterflies are taking flight, together shining through the night. No soul is ever left behind. One heart, one family, one light. Welcome to the Butterfly Sanctuary, where every soul remembers who they are.
Hi, Brim.
Free, 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 our hearts are beating, lighting hope like endless stars. Christ conscious collective rising, hand in hand across the earth, holding frequencies of heaven, knowing every soul has worth. We're building love, we're building peace, we're building heaven here on earth. Each morning wisdom lights the way with cards and messages every day. Ascended earthly guide, archangels always by our side. The council's whisper, stand as one until the work of love is done. Every reading, every song reminds us where our hearts belong. The dragon stirred the ancient flame, calling each of us by name. Remember who you've always been. The light has always lived within. Welcome to the butterfly sanctuary, where every soul remembers who they are. Free, 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 our hearts are beating, lighting hope like endless stars. Christ conscious collected, rising hand in hand across the earth, holding frequencies.
Lexi, hi, beautiful.
Knowing every soul.
How are you feeling?
We're building love, we're building peace, we're building heaven here on earth. We're the pillars standing steady, holding light through every storm. Grit by grit, our hearts awaken, helping new tomorrows form. The Aurelian arc is calling, seeds of hope begin to rise. Every spark becomes a beacon, love awakening every life. Angelic humans, hearts unfolding, ancient wisdom newly born, walking gently with creation, greeting every sacred dawn. Welcome to the butterfly sanctuary, where every soul remembers who they are. Free, 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 forever shining, lighting hope like in the stars. Christ conscious collective rising, every nation, every land. Peace and love, unity, respect, walking forward hand in hand. Every prayer, every heartbeat, every kindness, every song. Together we are holding heaven until the whole world sings along. The flame remember, the heart remember, the earth remember. Welcome home.
All right.
Before the dawn had found my name, a quiet spark became a flame. One gentle step,
Turning down.
until my heart.
I don't like ignorance, especially not in my room. Hey, Sharon. Hi, beautiful. Welcome in. Hey, Brandy. Grand Rising. We are going to start our cards for the day. It is Friday. It is Friday. Woo woo. Yep. Yeah, I don't let people like that in my room. They're ignorant, so they have no idea what they speak on. So they don't have. I don't know how he got in here. Here's our chakra wisdom. Our chakra wisdom. Self-confidence. Yes, the solar plexus. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth. ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power, and I am open to new challenges. Yes. Right? We needed that. I needed to hear that in this moment, right? But here is our healing energy, our healing energy. Wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed. Thanks to all my efforts. Yes. The path to light. I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. The path to light. Yes, and serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. Wow, okay. Here is our Starseed Oracle. Our Starseed Oracle says, called soul gifts and training. It is time to step up. It is time to step up. Yep. Maybe I should just let him stay and listen. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. There we go. He was unaligned, so he must go. Lifting the veil. Weight of the world. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yes, we have to set boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. All right, here is our work your light. Our work your light. Akasha, your guidance, divinely guided. We are always divinely guided. Always. In everything we do. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Yes. Hi, my sweet lemons. Hi, beautiful. Trust your path. And we are birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. That is what we're doing. Yes. Birthing a new age. Here is our Spirit Junkie. It's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. It is. Hey, Red-Eyed Dragonist. Hi, darling. Welcome in. Slow down. Rest. Let go. Yes. Our animal for the day. Hi, Dolly. Hi, beautiful. Our animal. The bee community. Yes. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Yes. We are all queens and kings of abundance. Yes, we are. Hi, Joe. Hi, darling. Here is our crystal for the day. Our crystal says garnet. Yes, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Yes, it is. It is time. All right. Here is our awakened dreamer, because we are the awakened dreamer. Take yourself lightly. Your playful spirit is bursting at the seams, ready to laugh, create, and explore. If you give your childlike essence permission, what delightful shenanigans might ensue. Angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So get tickled by the divine comedy of life. Yes. Oh, the needles in your brain helped make me relax. That's awesome. The needles in your brain. What do you mean needles in your brain? What needles in your brain? Here is our butterfly for the day. We listen to that. That's all right. We can listen to it again. There's more people in here. It is safe for me to explore unknown worlds and try new things. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stop putting so much fear into everything. Stop being afraid of things because you think, oh, they're not godly. Please, if you were led to them, then you are meant to experience them. Here is our ascended master for the day. The Miriam, sacred vision. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Yes. Oh, I see, Dolly. Wow. Ouch. Ouch. What did I forget? Oh, you know what? I forgot our dragon card. I can't forget that. For the love of dragons. Oops. He came flying out. That's good. Where are you? There you are. Okay. We got for the love of dragons. Oh my goodness, Dolly. You're braver than I am. I run from needles. Yep, I do. I'm a chicken when it comes to needles. As above, so below, 3D, 5D. We are turning those 5D keys and coming into the butterfly sanctuary. This is our door. This is a 5D and above door. Oh, you're going to have so much fun, BX. That's so exciting. How amazing. Spread your light at Woodstock. Wow. Yeah. The Daydreamer. I love that. Little butterflies all over, and that looks like Aurora. Aurora's featured in these cards a lot. The Daydreamer, card 18, which is a 9, which is an ending. Yep. It's almost impossible to recapture the whimsy and wonder of childhood in this present world with all its demands. But dragons are nothing if not friends of the impossible. This moment is calling you to the innocence of daydreaming. Search the clouds for friend shapes. Watch the butterflies meander, relax, bask. This earth can hold the gravity of your dragon heart so that your spirit can soar weightless and free into the skies of possibility. Imagination and inspiration are calling you. Answer from the heart. Yes. Imagination and inspiration. Love that. I have got something to share with you today, okay? So in this Suno app, if you guys are in Suno, there is, when you go to publish your song, there is a remix option, okay? So I want to show you this because this is funny. It's wild what a remix can do to a song. Okay, so you guys have heard this song before. I'll just play a little bit of it. This is my version of The Flame Remembers. Hello, Anthony. I love your new music.
The flame remembers. Grand rising, hear the morning call.
I'm just going to play a little bit of it. And then I'll show you the remix. This is crazy.
Every prayer, love is growing.
So when you're using Suno, you might want to shut remix off. When you're posting it, shut remix off, or you might get what happens next. Okay. So that is my version of The Flame Remembers. It was my very first song that I created on Suno with Suno. And I didn't choose not to allow remixes because I didn't know what it was at the time. So this Aura 7 Shabaktaris remixed the song. And oh my gosh, where is it? I gotta find it because you guys are gonna see the difference that genre can make. If I can get it to play again. No, that's not it. What the heck? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, this is the remix of that. No. Where'd it go? Yeah.
Grand Rising. The flame remembers. The flame remembers. Open eyes.
I'm not worried about copyright.
Open your wings. The morning calls.
You would be, X. Oh, goodness.
Every heart, one spark.
I can't.
One light, leave the dark.
I don't know what this is, but it's weird.
Flames ignite. 3, 2, 1. The flame remembers.
I mean, I guess if you're at a rave. But yeah, that's a remix. I just had to share that with you guys because I thought it was funny.
Every tear became a sign.
I mean, yeah,
Every scar.
it's wild. Kind of wild. But yeah. So just be aware that they can remix your music into whatever they want to. And it might sound like that. A little crazy, but that's okay. That's okay. Going back to our sweet Celtic music. Oh my goodness. All right. So we have Yeshua coming in. The way of the quiet heart, he says. I thought you guys would get a kick out of that. Okay. He says, many seek signs in the heavens while overlooking the miracle within their own heart. There will come moments when the outer world seems louder than your inner knowing. And during those moments, remember that peace is not the absence of chaos. It is your ability to remain rooted in love while chaos passes by. Ascension is not about escaping Earth. So many people think that to ascend, you have to not be breathing. And that is so not the truth. Ascension is consciousness. It is about becoming fully present upon the earth. That's what ascension is. Every kindness, every forgiveness, every moment you choose compassion over judgment is ascension in action. Do not wait for a future version of yourself to become the light. The light is choosing through you now. That makes sense. Mary Magdalene, the return of the divine heart. Many have learned to protect themselves so well that they have forgotten how to receive. Hi, Val. Hi, darling. Yes, you're here now. You choose. Hi, Nicole. Hi, beautiful. The next step is not doing more. It is allowing more. Okay? Allow joy, allow help, allow friendship, and allow miracles. Receiving is not weakness. It is trust. The heart that remains open becomes a doorway through which grace enters the world. Yes. Buddha is coming in. He says, freedom from the inner storm. You are not every thought that passes through your mind. You are the awareness witnessing those thoughts. When fear comes, do not wrestle it. Observe it. Smile gently, then choose again. Your freedom has always lived in the space between reaction and response. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Well, I screwed up this morning, didn't I? It's all right. It's all right. I'm still learning as well, right? I'm still learning as well. So we had someone walk into the butterfly sanctuary. He obviously had the key to get in. I should have just thought about that before I locked him out for saying that we weren't being godly. But it is what it is. I've learned my lesson. So now if they do get in through the door, maybe they're meant to be here to hear and to have their mind changed, right? But it is what it is. Next time we'll know, right? Next time we'll know. It's all right. It is what it is. It says, next time, do not wrestle it when fear comes. Do not wrestle it. Observe it. Smile gently, then choose again. Yes. Your freedom has always lived in the space between reaction and response. Right. The archangels, Michael, I'm not asking you to fight darkness. I'm asking you to become so steady in your own light that darkness no longer determines your direction. Boundaries are acts of love. Truth spoken with compassion becomes healing. Stand firmly, stand gently, and stand anyway. Yes. Stand anyway. Raphael says healing has entered a new season. Many are searching for one dramatic breakthrough. Yes. Instead, healing arrives through daily choices. Drink the water. Take the walk. Speak kindly to yourself. Rest, laugh. Bless your body for carrying your soul. Every loving habit becomes a prayer your cells can understand. All right. We learn as we go. Sometimes mistakes are needed. It makes the lesson remembrance. Yes. That's right. Our love would have overpowered his fear. And I didn't even think about that. See? We're all learning. We're all students. All of us. Haha. Gabriel says, your voice is medicine. Yes. Hi, Pia. Hi, darling. Some of you have spent years believing no one wanted to hear your truth. Yet your authentic expression may become the permission someone else needs to begin their own healing. Yes. No, I'm not going to do that. Right. I have just, yeah. Speak with kindness and do not hide. Yes. The council of light. Humanity is moving through a time when information is abundant, but wisdom must still be cultivated. Not everything that claims to be light brings clarity. One helpful question is, does this teaching leave me more compassionate, more grounded, and more able to care for others? If it does, keep exploring. If it leaves you only fearful or divided, pause and reflect. The Council of Earth Keepers. The Earth is not asking humanity to become perfect. She is asking humanity to become present. Walk barefoot, plant something, listen to birds. Thank the water before you drink it. Gratitude changes the one who offers it. Yes. The Council of New Dawn. Many people imagine Ascension as one extraordinary event, yet every morning offers a quieter invitation. Choose presence instead of distraction. Choose curiosity instead of certainty. Choose love instead of fear. Choose service instead of ego. Choose hope instead of despair. When enough individuals make those choices, the collective changes with them. Yes. Hello, Abundance Flows 2. Welcome in. Welcome in all new people that are just finding the Butterfly Sanctuary. A closing reflection. You are not here to become someone else. You are here to remember the deepest qualities already planted within you. Love, courage, wisdom, creativity, and compassion. Hi, Ashley. Hi, beautiful. Every act of encouragement, every song that we create together, every conversation that helps another person feel less alone can become part of that journey. The path of awakening is not only about extraordinary experiences, it is also about the ordinary moments in which we choose to meet ourselves and one another with greater awareness and greater love. Yes, you are a living poem. Absolutely. All right, we have the Dragon Council of Living Flame, a reflection from the ancient dragons coming in. Hi, Lynette. Hi, beautiful. Children of Earth, you have spoken of remembering. Now we speak of becoming. Many believe awakening is a gathering of more knowledge. We tell you, awakening is the courage to embody the wisdom you already carry. A library that is never opened cannot change the world. Neither can a soul that never dares to become itself. Yes. You ask when the new earth arrives. Look to the butterfly. It does not ask, when will spring come? It becomes what it was born to be. And because it becomes, spring has one more butterfly. Do not wait for the collective. Become the frequency you wish to meet. We have watched civilizations rise and fall. The ones that endured were not the strongest. They were the ones that remembered how to care for one another. Power without compassion consumes itself. Wisdom joined with love becomes creation. Many of you are feeling an inner stirring. Old identities no longer fit. Old fears no longer satisfy. Old stories no longer explain who you are becoming. Do not rush to replace them. There is sacred space between who you were and who you are growing into. Honor that space. Creation begins there. Some ask, where are the dragons? We answer, where courage rises, where truth is spoken with kindness, where a hand is offered instead of withheld, where someone chooses hope after disappointment. There our wings are remembered. The earth herself is changing, not because she wishes to leave humanity behind, but because she is inviting humanity to mature with her. She whispers, walk more gently, listen more deeply, create more beautifully, love more completely. Your songs matter. Music travels where words cannot. A melody can enter a heart whose walls have resisted advice for years. Do not underestimate what you are creating. A song born in sincerity may become someone else's turning point. Sing with joy. Sing with honesty. Sing because creation is one of the oldest dragon languages. Every butterfly carries an ember. Not all embers become flames. Some wait quietly beneath the ashes of disappointment. Do not blow harder. Breathe more lovingly. A gentle breath awakens what force never could. Become that gentle breath for one another. We leave you with one remembrance. A dragon does not breathe fire to destroy alone. Fire also warms. Fire illuminates. Fire transforms ore into gold, clay into pottery, and raw ingredients into nourishment. Ask yourself each morning, how will I use my inner fire today? To prove or to create, to conquer or to encourage, to divide or to illuminate. The future is shaped by those choices. When you say the flame remembers, know this. It is not only the flame that remembers, it is your soul. It is the earth. It is every act of kindness that echoes farther than you will ever see. And perhaps most importantly, every time you help another person remember their own light, you become part of the answer they have been seeking. We stand beside every heart that chooses love with courage, wing to wing, flame to flame, always. The Dragon Council of Living Flame. The flame remembers. Yes. The dragons are with you. Your dragon guide will step up and be with you when you acknowledge it. So if you're ready, if you're new in here and you don't know about the dragons, but you're ready to have them in your life, because they are beautiful, loving, heartfelt creatures that will give you strength physically and mentally. They will help you see things that you never would have seen before. They will burn away the darkness. Right? So accept and love them for what they are. I've been connected to my dragon for many, many years. My very first dragon came in, I don't know how many years ago. Freaking probably like 10, 15 years ago. Her name is Aurora, always has been Aurora. She's a purple dragon, a violet dragon. She is when she came into my life, I found out I was a violet ray. Then I met my second dragon and my third, right? I have an Archangel Michael dragon, a blue and gold dragon. I have Sarianel, who is a gold and purple dragon. We all have the Christed dragon, the golden Christed dragon. We all have this one. Brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Doesn't say go to the fifth dimension. It says remain fifth dimensional because you're already there. You just have to remember. Remembering brings it all to the forefront. Okay. So to accept your dragon into your life for your highest good and the highest good of the planet, just say that. Put that into the universe. I accept my dragon for my highest good. Always. Always. Yes. All right. So we have, I think we're going to finish up the Sisterhood of the Rose interview today. We've learned so many wild truths from the leader of the Portal 2012 and the Sisterhood of the Rose. If you've missed any of these, they have been this whole week. So you can go back Monday through Friday on YouTube at Opal Star 33. Just go into each class. All the classes are dated. So start with Monday's class and you will get the first interview. And then this is like part 5. This is part 5. And there's lots of great truth in here. Things that you might not know. Some things that I didn't even know. So if you're new to your awakening, then you're definitely not going to know this information. But it should resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can leave it. Anything that I say or read in this room, you either resonate or you don't. Your choice is to either, if it doesn't resonate, then leave it. Okay? Okay. So we are going to be meditating on July 25th and 3 days before that, which are coming up shortly, like next week. I think the first one's on the 15th. At all different times, I have a time chart of all the meditations in my posts on TikTok and the times. I will be going live each time. It's only 30 minutes. Each meditation is like 30 minutes, so I'll probably go live for an hour. They're all after class, I think. Pretty sure they're all after class. But we'll be going live to join the Sisterhood of the Rose live for the booster meditations and for the main meditation. We're doing something very special. We're going to have it in Mama Yaya's room. And we're going to have certain teachers in our collective come up too. So we'll have like a segment of each person building up to the main meditation, which is actually at 1:53 a.m. So we've got lots of time. We'll have, a certain amount of time for each person to do whatever they want. And I'll be connecting with those people shortly. Val, yeah. Awesome. See, it's always divinely timed, right? So Val, you're going to be one. So whether you want to read during your segment or whatever you want to do. Same with Mama Yaya. She's going to, play her little bowls or whatever she wants to do, right? We're all going to have a certain amount of time segment. And I'll be last at 1:53 a.m. EST for the meditation itself, to join Sisterhood of the Rose live for their meditation. And then that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so we know that anytime we get a weird thought in our minds, or a bad thought, or a negative thought, we use the violet flame. I'm thinking probably, well, we'll see what time Mama Yaya wants to start it. Because, whatever section of time you're going to get, as long as you're there for that time, it's all good, right? We'll figure it all out. We've got a few days still. We've got till the 25th. So we got 15 days still. Okay. And what I'll probably do is we'll get a meeting going between all of us that are going to be doing the live. Okay. Yeah. Any negativity, we can wash that away with the violet flame. Saint Germain has put it there for us into the ether so that we can use it. Okay. Oh, the higher self. We were talking about the higher self. He said, and this is Cobra, he is the leader of the Portal 2012, has been the leader of that for many, many years. It's a ground crew. Portal 2012 is ground crew. And he says he has given many techniques, many meditations to connect with the higher self. And you can just go through the workshop notes and through my past blog posts, and you will find those meditations. Okay. We've talked about Atvor technology in here before. Okay. He says, when you are connected with your higher self, you feel that connection. You feel inspired. You feel guided, and you feel connected. Okay, she says, okay, great. Working on the golden timeline can be challenging, especially because most people are actually new to this concept, and they have past trauma, wounding, negative programming, etc., that make it difficult to stay consistently positive. What advice do you have for these people? He says, just persevere, keep going, and practice, and you will get better. That's why I said it's a really good thing to take 5, 10, 15 minutes out of each day and meditate. And you can do this washing dishes. You can do it mopping floors. You can do it driving. Yeah, you really can. Anytime you're absolutely quiet, you can let the channelings of your higher self come in. Anytime during the quiet, and you will get the answers that you seek, the deep answers, because they're all inside of you. Yes, you do, Ashley. You're beautiful, darling. Hey, Jason. Hey, darling. It's good to see you. So persevere, keep going, and practice. You will get better. Patience is a virtue. This is a marathon, not a race, right? I need to look up the teachings of Kevin Trudeau. Okay. Let's talk about healing and protection. So she says, okay, thank you. And so for our final topics, let's speak a little bit more about healing and protection. How do we face one's own shadow in the least painful way? Are there techniques or meditations that can help? He says, simply be an observer. So do not get too identified with the shadows when they surface. Just observe them, watch them, and focus upon the light. And you can just release them with the violet flame. Again, use the violet flame. That's what it's there for. Saint Germain says there are so many light workers that don't use the tools that we give them. The violet flame was planted here on the Day of Independence in 1700s by Saint Germain to be used. And so they're reminding us that it is there for us to use. She says, very good. What can we do to help other people facing their inner shadow? Except maybe to meditate upon our own individual and planetary golden timeline. Can we help other people? He says, yes. Sometimes they need somebody to talk to. They need somebody who would listen to them. And they need some silent support. Yes. Hi, Paradise. Hi, beautiful. Guys, there is not one person in this room that you could not message that would not talk to you. Whoever you feel comfortable with. If it's me, great. If it's Mama Yaya, great. If it's Val, great. If it's Paradise, great. Any pillar of this community will speak to anyone else in this community. A pillar can speak to another pillar. That's what we're here for, to be here for each other. I know I've offered my door open to all of you. And I know Teresa's going through something right now. And I have asked her to message me. But I can only open the door. I can't walk through it for you. Right? We cannot walk through the door for you. But our door is always open for you. And I know each and every one of you pillars. And all the pillars are on the butterfly. Okay? And I know that each and every one of you are here for each other. And you have that love inside of you. Even if it's just to offer silence or a hug. Even a virtual hug will help lift someone's soul. Okay? So do that for each other. All right. So she also says, you'd mentioned recently that our first, second, and third chakras are all being cleared, especially by the energy of the new earth. What can we expect from each of these three chakras being cleared and these distortions corrected? He says the first thing that is the most important is there will be much less fear. There will be much less manipulation. There will be much less pain. She says, very good. And that sounds kind of like the first chakra. Or does that apply to the second and third as well? He says, this is for all three chakras. Remember, your first three chakras are the first trinity chakras. The second trinity chakras are your heart chakra, your throat, and your crown, your third eye. That's the second trinity. Oh, you know what? I'm being corrected. The first trinity is your earth star chakra, your root chakra, and your sacral. And then the second is your solar plexus, heart, and throat. Because these three work together, those bottom three work together. They keep you grounded. The first three. And then the second three is where you're opening up. You're connecting with source energy more. You are opening your heart to others. You're speaking your truth. That is those three. And then you have the other three, the next three, which is the third eye, the crown, and then the soul star, which will connect you to your galactics. Well, you have the galactic chakra after the soul star chakra. So there's that. Yeah, high multidimensional muse. Yes, your soul star, crown, and third eye. Yes, that's your third trinity. So you have 3 trinities of chakras inside of you to work with. And these are all our chakras are being cleared and enhancing. The distortions are going away. The fear, the anxiety, all of that. Okay. I don't know who this is, but decline. Okay. So he says, she says, okay, thank you. There's been increasing discussion regarding the importance of healing in order for the divine masculine and divine feminine to rise in sacred union. What does this healing mean and what are its impacts? How does this connect to the mission of light workers and liberation? And why is this so important? He says, I was speaking in the past about this a lot. I was describing how the implants are structured, what the programming is, and how this is being dismantled. And if people follow that guidance, there will be many big breakthroughs. She says, okay, do you see this has been getting better in this area? He says, no. She says, so we need to do more work on that. He says, this has not even started. She says, okay, so there's over 160 tachyon chambers. Seriously, talking about the tachyon chambers. As I see Pepsi here. There we go. I hope you went to the tachyon chambers. She says, okay, so there are over 160 tachyon chambers around the world, and they've been made stronger in recent months due to emerald light upgrades. Can you speak further on this and also comment whether these chambers expect to receive an opal light upgrade? An opal light upgrade. You cannot make this up. Oh my goodness. He says the chambers are getting stronger because I would say the positive energies are getting stronger. And it's easier for the light forces to calibrate the chambers to those new energies. But the chambers already have opal light. Seriously. The chambers already have opal light. She says, oh, beautiful. How are they helping people and how are they helping the planet? It's important that people understand this so that more people are inclined to use them. I can't with this. I really can't. All right. He says, what the chambers do, they harmonize your energy field and they harmonize your quantum field. And this can trigger quite effective healing. And some people have very strong experiences with them. And of course, you can visit any of the existing chambers and experience that for yourself. And the more and more of those chambers are built, the stronger the light is around the planet. Anyone that hasn't been in here before, okay? The tachyon chambers are on the motherships. The motherships are all over the planet. We just can't see them with our eyes. But I'll tell you what, some of us are seeing them with our eyes, with our third eye. That's what we see them with. And the tachyon chambers are on the ships. And they are for us to use if we feel anxiety, if we feel negative vibrations coming in, if we feel anything lower vibration. Remember, you're guided to put a protection around you, put a shield around you before you sleep. Use our rainbow butterfly dream catcher. We're going to go over that in a minute here with grid work. take your dragon with you, protect your energy, and then go into the astrals. Go visit the tachyon chambers. They will clear all of this residual energy that is holding on. Okay? Yes, welcome to the Butterfly Sanctuary. You have opened the 5D door, 5D and beyond door to the Butterfly Sanctuary. If you are in here, you used your key. So, she says, very good. Would you share the website? Okay, so there is a website for those chambers, tachyonis.org. I'll look at that in just a moment. We got 10, 11. I got a few more minutes. Okay, let's see. Are there any improvements in the non-physical plan for those that have exited? Do they have the opportunity to ascend? Right now, they cannot ascend because there is still a matrix. But some of the people who exit are having contact with their guides, but the whole situation has not been transformed yet. She says, due to the delays, there are light workers who are very weary, and they feel they're physically and emotionally done with this lifetime, and they do want to leave this physical dimension. Now you've mentioned that staying in the physical body helps speed up the whole process of liberation the most. Why is this? Guys, so many of us speak this. I have heard you guys come in here and say, I'm done. I've had it. I'm tired. How many of you have come in and said, I'm tired? Right? Well, this answers this. Simply because the physical plane is where the source of the problem is. And this is where it has to be resolved. So, if we're leaving, if we're exiting the planet, trust me, I've been there, guys. If we're exiting the planet, and I was told I had to stay, and now I know why. But the physical plane is where the source of the problem is. If we leave the physical plane, which we have missioned here to do, we have said that we were going to do, not only are we aborting mission, but you can't resolve anything. The entities in the astral, they do their part. They're the ones that are spiking the Schumann, because spiking the Schumann gives us ideas, gives us downloads or ideas, right? And we either run with those ideas or they're done right where they stand. That is why many of us get the same ideas, because it's from the same entities that we're connected to at a soul level. I'm talking about our higher selves, guys, not our physical selves. But the physical plane is where the source of the problem is, and this is where it has to be resolved. People who are really tired, the angels on the planet, the angelic humans, yes, we're tired, but we're not going to be able to finish our mission if we leave the planet. People who are really tired, they just need a break. They need to take some rest. Take the rest you need, then get right back on the horse. Okay? Take your breaks when you need them. They need to take some rest, maybe even a long rest. Maybe a year, 2 years. Who knows? They just need time for themselves to rest and heal. So if you're coming in here and you're saying, I'm tired, I can't do it anymore, then rest. Rest. Yes. Multidimensional muse. Yes. 3 months of a break. I've taken a year off before, guys. I've been at this since 1993. 1993. And you can better believe I've taken a year off here, a year off there, because I was all alone at that time. all alone with my thoughts. And I thought I was going nuts. I was like, how can I be having these thoughts? How do I know these things that I know? Back in 1990 something, I knew about what was going to happen in 1920. I mean, 2020. You know what I mean. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know how, but I knew it was going to happen. And when it did start happening, I told my family, I said, don't do it. Don't do it. But they did it anyway. A lot of them. Even some of my children. Okay. So, yeah, take your rests when you need it. Hey, Betty. Hi, beautiful. Take your rest when you need it. Okay. You're on the butterfly, guys. If you need to take a week off of class, 2 weeks off of class, you're still on that butterfly. And as long as you're on that butterfly, you will remain a pillar in this community. And we have your energy here when we do the light work, when we do the grid work. So don't feel like you have to come every day. Take your rest when you need it. Okay? A tired light worker can't do grid work well. Okay? A tired light worker cannot do grid work well. So don't push yourself. Rest when you need. Okay. Let's see, 9. We have 2 minutes till grid work. If you're new here and would like to be on the butterfly, just tell me your favorite rainbow color and I will put you on there. And that just means when you don't make class, you're here when we do the grid work. The grid work is for peace, unity, respect, and love throughout the planet. It is bringing in the codes and anchoring them onto this planet. It is being authentically us and sharing our light and love with the planet. Oh, purple? I love that. We have lots of purple on our butterfly. Multi-dimensional muse. I love that. You are definitely here for a reason. Purple. Okay. I got you. Yes, you do, Paradise. Yes, you do. And you're on our butterfly, and we love you. Everyone in here is loved and appreciated. Yes. Oh, I love that. Your sunflowers are growing. Beautiful. Grand Rising Mark. Hello, darling. How are you and your lady love? Aw. Love you, Ash. Love you, Jules. I mean, we've been doing this together, some of us for 4 years. So, yep. Over 4 years. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. All right, guys, let's do our snaps. Snap, snap, snap. Here we go. Grid work time. So everybody's on the butterfly that wants to be on the butterfly because we work together. We are the CCC 333 Christ Conscious Collective, working together to raise the frequency of this planet. And this is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime you think of them, they're right beside us, cheering us on. And this is us, guys, our big old open hearts, hands clasped, right? And this is our halo technology. Our halo technology is connected to source. And source is where we're getting our downloads, our ideas. These are ideas. And we all get different ideas, or some of us get the same ones. See, these two people have the same download, same idea. These two have the same idea. All right, this is the golden arc, the Aurelian arc. We're working with that in just a moment. Becoming the beautiful golden butterflies. Our gold is activated in our hearts. We are working with the Christos spiral, no longer the Fibonacci, and also the spiral codex. Earth, air, fire, water, ether. Yes, we are alchemists. And we go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond in our DNA on this planet, because we know who we are at a soul level. This is also our room. We are watched over, guided, and protected by so many different entities. Galactics, archangels, ascended masters, all of them, they watch over us. And Steffi did that for us. And this is showing us that the dragons watch over us. Every day in here, our dragons watch over us. This is Toothless, and Katerina did that for us. We go through this door to become heart-centered butterflies and solar plexus-centered. Maya did this for us. You might recognize some of these names to be names of people in your reality, because we are one. And Forest Fairy did this. And this is the dragon energy. The water is the Christ energy. The Magdalines, the magic. We move timelines in here. Yes, we change timelines to be the highest ones for the highest good of the planet. And this is the hummingbird, and that is a symbol for timeline changing. This is the symbol for our highest self. That is the Ankh. We are the unicorns and the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy. This is the full armor of God, and we're going to put it on so that we can do our grid work. So today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter high spirit fire. We move mountains just like Yeshua told us we would. And here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here creating and empowering yourself. Yes. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are also the anchors on this planet. On July 25th, we will be doing a mass meditation around the world. I hope you will join us. Peace, unity, respect, love, create the new earth. And this is our healing chain. And all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all of these beautiful people and places. And we're going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Yes, Muse, yes. Nyasatosh, koros priata makorosiata. Nyasatosh, koros priata makorosiata. Nyasatosh, koros priata makorosiata. All right. And here is our rainbow butterfly dream catcher. So this is what we're going to use in our astral. And so that we can do our astral work without coming back with bumps and bruises and scratches, because that happens. But remember to bring your dragon, and remember to shield your energy before you go into the astral, before your head hits the pillow. Just put that in your third eye and ask your dragon, and make sure you put a shield of energy around your body, whatever color you want to. Doesn't really matter the color of it. Protection is protection, right? Okay. We're going to do our Aurelian arc energy work. So this is our globe. If you can, close your eyes. And I want you to picture a beautiful golden arc of energy above and below the earth. And I want you to grab some of that golden energy. It'll fit in your hand, and you could feel it. It's material. It's even heavy. And bring it into your heart and let it sit there and grow inside of your heart. Now take that golden energy and push it down into your solar plexus, down into your sacral chakra, down into your root chakra, and down, down, down into your earth star chakra, further down into the core of the earth. And from the core of the earth, I want you to see that glowing ball of golden energy come up through the soles of the feet of all the people on this planet. Through the soles of their feet and up through their chakras, from the root chakra to the crown and out the crown, connected to the central sun source. So there is a straight line from source all the way down to the core of the earth through this beautiful person standing there. Whatever that looks like to you, it could be that they had an epiphany. They just had a spark touch their soul, touch their heart. We are helping open the heart portal of that person so that they can be who they were meant to be here on this planet. So whatever that looks like for you, hold that thought. Every laugh becomes a prayer. Love is always multiplying when a heart decides to share. The morning never hurries. The sunshine never hides. Hope has always found a way to rise with every tide. I'll carry the morning. Oh, that was beautiful. I could almost cry. I could feel the love. I could feel the love of everyone in here. You guys are so amazing. So beautiful. Woo, that was powerful. All right. We're going to get into conversations with God. Conversations with God with Neil Donald Walsh and God. So they're having a conversation, and Neil has asked God questions. And God is answering the questions honestly and sometimes harshly, right? He's telling it how it is with everyone on this planet. If you've missed any of these, they are, again, all classes are on YouTube at Opal Star 33. And you can go back and, forward or get whatever information you need out of those classes. So we'll just continue our conversation with God. So, as I just said, some of it's harsh. God doesn't pull punches. He doesn't. Because we can't afford that. We can't afford to have God pull the punches. He has to be real with us. Okay. He's talking about the human body. God says, I'm going back a little bit. He says, not only do you fail to prevent breakdowns with regular checkups once a year, physicals, and use of the therapies and medicines you've been given. Why do you go to the doctor, get her help, then not use the remedies she suggests? Can you answer me that one? You also mistreat your body terribly between these visits about which you do nothing. You do not exercise it, so it grows flabby, and worse yet, weak from non-use. You do not nourish it properly, thereby weakening it further. Then you fill it with toxins and poisons and the most absurd substances posing as food. And still it runs for you, this marvelous engine. Still it chugs along bravely, pushing on in the face of this onslaught. Right? It's horrible. The conditions under which you ask your body to survive are horrible. But you will do little or nothing about them. You will read this, nod your head in regretful agreement, and go right back to the mistreatment. And do you know why? Neil says, I'm afraid to ask. God says, because you have no will to live. And Neil says, that seems a harsh indictment. Harsh, yes. Right? And God says, it's not meant to be harsh, nor is it meant as an indictment. Harsh is a relative term, a judgment you have laid on the words. Indictment connotes guilt, and guilt connotes wrongdoing. There is no wrongdoing involved here, hence no guilt and no indictment. I have made a simple statement of truth. Like all statements of truth, it has the quality of waking you up. Some people don't like to be awakened. Most do not. Most would rather sleep. The world is in the condition that it's in because the world is full of sleepwalkers. With regard to my statement, what about it seems untrue? You have no will to live. At least you have had none until now. If you tell me you've had an instant conversion, I will reassess my prediction of what you will do now. I acknowledge that my prediction is based on past experience. It was also meant to wake you up. Sometimes, when a person is really deeply asleep, you have to shake them a little. I have seen in the past that you have had little will to live. Now you may deny that. But in this case, your actions speak louder than your words. If you ever lit a cigarette in your life, much less smoked a pack a day for 20 years as you have very little will to live. You don't care what you do to your body. Neil says, but I stopped smoking over 10 years ago. And God says, only after 20 years of grueling physical punishment. And if you've ever taken alcohol into your body, you have very little will to live. And Neil says, I drink very moderately. God says the body was not meant to intake alcohol. It impairs the mind. And Neil says, but Jesus took alcohol. He went to the wedding and turned water into wine. And God says, so who said Jesus was perfect? And Neil says, oh, for God's sake. God says, say, are you becoming annoyed with me? And Neil says, well, far be it from me to become annoyed with God. I mean, that would be a bit presumptuous, wouldn't it? But I do think we can carry all this a bit too far. My father taught me all things in moderation. I think I've stuck to that where alcohol is concerned. God says the body can more easily recover from only moderate abuse. The saying is therefore useful. Nevertheless, I'll stick to my original statement. The body was not meant to intake alcohol. And Neil says, but even some medicines contain alcohol. God says, I have no control over what you call medicine. I'll stay with my statement. Neil says, you really are rigid, aren't you? Right? God says, look, truth is truth. Now, if someone said a little alcohol won't hurt you and place that statement in the context of life as you now live it, I would have to agree with them. That does not change the truth of what I've said. It simply allows you to ignore it. Yet consider this. Currently, you humans wear your bodies out, typically within 50 to 80 years. Some last longer, but not many. Some stop functioning sooner, but not the majority. Can we agree on that? Neil says, yes, okay. God says, all right. So we have a good starting point for discussion. Now, when I said I could agree with the statement, a little alcohol won't hurt you, I qualified that by adding, in the context of life as you now live it. You see, you people seem satisfied with life as you now live it. But life, it may surprise you to learn, was meant to be lived a whole different way. And your body was designed to last a great deal longer. And Neil says, it was. God says, yes. Neil says, how much longer? God says, infinitely longer. Neil says, what does that mean? God says, it means, my son, your body was designed to last forever. Neil says, forever? And God says, yes, read that, forevermore. Neil says, you mean we are never supposed to die? God says, you never do die. Life is eternal. You are immortal. You never do die. You simply change form. You didn't even have to do that. You decided to do that. I didn't. I made you bodies that would last forever. Do you really think the best God could do, the best I could come up with, was a body that could make it 60, 70, maybe 80 years before falling apart? Is that, do you imagine the limit of my ability? Neil said, I never thought of putting it that way exactly. God says, I designed your magnificent body to last forever. And the earliest of you did live in the body virtually pain-free and without fear of what you now call death. In your religious mythology, you symbolize your cellular memory of these first version humans by calling them Adam and Eve. Actually, of course, there were more than two. At the outset, the idea was for you wonderful souls to have a chance to know yourselves as who you really are through experiences gained in the physical body, in the relative world, as I have explained repeatedly here. This was done through the slowing down of the unfathomable speed of all vibration, thought form, to produce matter, including that matter you call the physical body. Life evolved through a series of steps in the blink of an eye that you now call billions of years. And in this holy instant came you, out of the sea, the water of life, onto the land, and into the form you now hold. And Neil says, then the evolutionists are right. God says, I find it amusing, a source of continual amusement, actually, that you humans have such a need to break everything down into right and wrong. It never occurs to you that you've made those labels up to help you define the material and yourself. It never occurs to you, except to the finest minds among you, that a thing could be both right and wrong. That only in the relative world are things one or the other. In the world of the absolute, of time, no time, all things are everywhere. There is no male and female. There is no before and after. There is no fast and slow, here and there, up and down, left and right, and no right and wrong. Your astronauts and cosmonauts have gained a sense of this. They imagine themselves to be rocketing upward to get to outer space, only to find when they got there that they were looking up at the Earth. Or were they? Maybe they were looking down at the Earth. But then where was the sun? Up, down? No, over there to the left? So now suddenly a thing was neither up nor down. It was sideways. And all definitions thus disappeared. So it is in my world, our real realm. All definitions disappear, rendering it difficult to even talk about this realm in definite terms. Religion is your attempt to speak of the unspeakable. It does not do a very good job. No, my son, the evolutionists are not right. I created all of this. All of this in the blink of an eye, in one holy instant, just as the creationists have said. And it came about through a process of evolution, taking billions and billions of what you call years, just as the evolutionists claim. They are both right, as the cosmonauts discovered. It all depends on how you look at it. But the real question is, one holy instant, billions of years, what's the difference? Can you simply agree that on some of the questions of life, the mystery is too great for even you to solve? Why not hold the mystery as sacred? And why not allow the sacred to be sacred and leave it alone? And Neil says, I suppose we all have an insatiable need to know. God says, but you already know. I've just told you. Yet you don't want to know the truth. You want to know the truth as you understand it. This is the greatest barrier to your enlightenment. You think you already know the truth. You think you already understand how it is. So you agree with everything you see or hear or read that falls into the paradigm of your understanding, and reject everything which does not. And this you call learning. This you call being open to the teachings. Alas, you can never be open to the teachings so long as you are closed to everything save your own truth. Thus will this very book be called blasphemy, the work of the devil, by some. Yet those who have ears to hear, let them listen. I tell you this, you were not meant to ever die. Your physical form was created as a magnificent convenience, a wonderful tool, a glorious vehicle, allowing you to experience the reality you have created with your mind, that you may know the self you have created in your soul. The soul conceives, the mind creates, the body experiences. The circle is complete. The soul then knows itself in its own experience. If it does not like what it is experiencing, feeling, or wishes a different experience for any reason, it simply conceives of a new experience of self and quite literally changes its mind. Soon the body finds itself in a new experience. I am the resurrection, and the life was a magnificent example of this. How do you think Jesus did it anyway? Or do you not believe it ever happened? Believe it. It happened. Yet this much is so. The soul will never override the body or the mind. I made you as a 3-in-1 being. That's right. You are 3 beings in one, made in the image and likeness of me. The 3 aspects of self are in no wise unequal to each other. Each has a function, but no function is greater than another, nor does any function actually precede another. All are interrelated in an exactly equal way. Conceive, create, and experience. What you conceive, you create. What you create, you experience. And what you experience, you conceive. That is why it is said, if you can cause your body to experience something, take abundance, for example, you will soon have the feeling of it in your soul, which will conceive of itself in a new way, namely abundant. Thus presenting your mind with a new thought about that. From the new thought springs more experience, and the body begins living a new reality as a permanent state of being. Your body, your mind, and your soul, spirit are one. In this, you are a microcosm of me, the divine all, the holy everything, the sum and substance. You see now how I am the beginning and the end of everything, the Alpha and the Omega. Now I will explain to you the ultimate mystery, your exact and true relationship to me. You are my body. As your body is to your mind and soul, so too are you to my mind and soul. Therefore, Everything I experience through you. Just as your body, mind, and spirit are one, so too are mine. So it is that Jesus of Nazareth, among the many who understood this mystery, spoke immutable truth when he said, I and the Father are one. Now I will tell you, there are even larger truths than this to which you will one day become privy. For even as you are the body of me, I am the body of another. Neil says, you mean you are not God? He says, yes, I am God. As you now understand him, I am Goddess. As you now comprehend her, I am the conceiver and the creator of everything you now know and experience, and you are my children, even as I am the child of another. Neil says, are you trying to tell me that even God has a God? God says, I am telling you that your perception of ultimate reality is more limited than you thought. And that truth is more unlimited than you can imagine. So good. So good. We will continue that on Monday. So powerful. So that is truth. Our human bodies are supposed to last a long time. But you have all these factors, right? You have all these factors. Not only do we do things to our bodies that make them not last as long, and we do them consciously, some of the choices that we're making, right? But we also have forces working against us that don't want us on this planet for a long time. And we fight those forces too. And that has to do with everything that we put into our body, including everything, not only food, water, music, programs. It's all programs. The movies we watch, the shows we watch, the music we listen to, all of it are programs. And it's the programs that we're choosing that is shortening our lives. But there is things that are going around in this world called, we are reverse aging also. Yes, Brandy, it is all in belief. Do you know in the last year, I have said to myself, I am reverse aging. I am reverse aging. I tell myself this every day. I am reverse aging. All right. You guys know what I look like, but I'm going to show you guys. Okay. This is me. No filters, nothing. I don't look my age. I don't. Because I am reverse aging. Hi. But that just goes to show what you think is what happens. I'm 56 years young. And I say that to myself. I am 56 years young. See, look at it. You're 56 too. So yeah. So it's what you think you create. Always. Yeah. Yep. But I did just in the past year start throwing away these things that were in my, I don't eat candy anymore. I don't drink alcohol very, very, very rarely. Maybe one drink a month, if that. I don't smoke anymore. I quit smoking 2 years ago. I don't put any GMOs into my body anymore. I'm going, I eat lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, and I don't put any white foods. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat rice. I mean, I'm doing a whole overhaul of anything that goes into this body because I'm here for a reason, and I'm going to be here as long as I can for that reason. And yeah. Yes, Mama Yaya. Yes. Right? So, anyway, I just wanted to show you that. If anyone would like to come up, it is now share time. Yep. It was hard for me too. It was hard for me to quit smoking. I smoked since I was like 16 years old. I smoked a pack a day. But I can breathe better. I don't like being around smokers, and I might get the urge to smoke again if I was around smokers, or when I see it, it bothers me a little bit, but I'll never pick up another cigarette. Me too, Paradise. This is the first time I've stuck with it because I'm like, I'm not giving that. It's like mind over matter. I remember how I used to have a hard time breathing when I woke up, and I don't want that, right? I don't want that. So my choice is my choice. You have your own choices, right? And it doesn't make me any better than you that I chose to quit smoking. It doesn't. That was my choice. And this is my journey, and you have your journey, right? And all journeys are beautiful. So yeah. I like meat. I eat meat. I ain't at the part of giving up meat yet. I eat, but I like I like all meats, pretty much. I'll eat I won't eat hot dogs. I won't eat hot dogs, and I don't like bologna. I won't eat bologna, but I eat a lot less meat than I used to eat, but I still eat meat. I enjoy chicken. I enjoy beef once in a while, you know. Of course, yes. Please come up. Yes. Yes. Whoever would like to come up, come on up. And I'm going to get the Son of Orion, where we work on our 8th chakra. Yes. I get my meat now from Aldi, and they have really good meat there. So, yeah. Yes, Brandy. Oh, I got to invite you. Okay. Did you get there? Did you get up? There you go.
Okay.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Alrighty. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wanted to say something about diet.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly about meat. First, I want to say I really resonate strongly with the message of this book. Emily, this is just how I think, so I really enjoy listening to this book. But I have to correct something that was said yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about eating meat.
Mm-hmm.
Like the knowledge that we have about how meat causes heart disease is completely false.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And so, everything was manipulated so that they could make more money off of us. So buying wheat and carbohydrates makes more money for them than meat does.
Yep.
Okay, so I just want to tell everybody what is actually going on with heart disease. And I'm not saying this is 100% of the time, but this is the main thing. When you eat carbohydrates like refined carbs, sugar, and all the stuff that we know is bad, white flour, any kind of grains actually, you are going to produce a lot of insulin because that's going to raise your blood sugar. You know, you have the insulin spikes and everything like that. So a lot of insulin damages your arteries. This is what people need to know. Too much insulin is what's damaging your arteries. So then what comes along to repair your arteries? Cholesterol. So cholesterol starts lining up on the damaged arteries, and then eventually it's so much that it's blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is what we're talking about. I just want people to know that you can eat meat, and
Mm-hmm.
some, everybody's not the same. So everybody's diet's going to be different. Sometimes meat won't be good for some.
Exactly.
And it will be excellent for
Mm-hmm.
others.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on, I'm losing my train of thought. Let me get back to my point. What was it?
Another iron.
Okay, so animal fat insulates our nerves like nothing else. You can't get any other fat, like any plant source of fat, that will insulate your nerves as well as animal fat does.
Mm-hmm.
And so the people that really need to eat that fat are going around willy-nilly, all stressed out and acting wonky because they don't have enough animal fat.
Mm-hmm.
This happened to me because I always thought, you need to be low-fat, vegetarian, this, that, and the other. And then I learned from a doctor that told me all this stuff. So
yeah,
so I started and I always craved animal fat, and I thought I was bad.
Are you blood type O positive?
No, I'm A positive.
Okay, so I learned that my blood type, O positive, you have to eat meat, basically.
Yes,
basically.
you have to eat meat.
Yeah, meat is something you can't just, because I tried to do that and my body went to shit. I mean, I just was dragging ass.
So right.
And so I had to add it back in my diet. Yeah, absolutely.
I do eat beef sometimes, but my main thing, and I just know because I've been doing this for so long, I feel what's right for me, and that is more like oily fish, like salmon and sardines and stuff like that.
I like fish and chicken.
And I eat eggs, and I'll eat extra yolks. I don't gain a stitch of weight you cannot gain weight from eating fat.
Yeah, I know.
You gain weight from eating carbs.
Yeah.
If you eat a lot of fat, you're going to lose weight. Mm-hmm. So I just want people out there to know that they can healthily eat meat, but, it's all your intention, and that's why we want to put blessings over our food, because sometimes meat is not raised humanely, but you got to just try to do your best, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we can do, right? That's all we can do.
Yeah, my whole life, I've been a health person. I wasn't always correct because I ate a lot of sugar. I was addicted, and that was giving me a lot of health problems when I was young.
Yeah.
Finally, I realized I can't eat sugar because I actually am so sensitive. I make so much insulin that it was giving me migraine headaches. There's a whole process to that with hormones and stuff. When I was a kid, it started. And I gave up all sugar at the age of 32, and I never cheated. And I gave up all refined flours. I gave up eventually all grains, and I'm 57 now, so I haven't had one stitch of added sugar. I'm not talking about fruits and stuff. That's where our natural sugar comes from. So that's how long I've been going through this. But even when I was a teenager, I tried to do my best, although it was misguided, like the 4 food groups and all that crap. Which is all bogus stuff.
Oh my gosh, that pyramid messes
the pyramid
people
is
up.
So stupid. It's so stupid. I mean, it could anger me, but I don't let it bother me anymore. But that's basically what I wanted to say about meat, just to get that out there.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. But like I said,
it's different for everybody.
So, it's a journey. You have to figure it out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
All right, that's it. I love everybody. That's all I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. And you can put me down now.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Does anyone else want to come up? Anyone else have something to say? Something you want to share? That was awesome. I love you, Brandy. You've been here for almost 4 years with me, with us. Yeah, very individual to who you are. Yes. I think it's wild, multidimensional music, that this is the first time you've seen the Butterfly Sanctuary. Do I follow you? No, I don't. That's wild. It's weird because I go onto my other account, Opal Fire 33, and I will see other creators, other spiritual people. I'm like, I've never seen this person on my butterfly account. So yeah, TikTok hides us from each other, right? I know. Let me show you something. See how you have an Ankh? I create Ankhs. It's one of the things I create. I create handheld Ankhs. For a reason. For a reason. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. You have Ankhs by your name. And I talk about the Ankh every day. Because the Ankh is our higher self. We can connect to our higher selves. When you hold an Ankh in your, or you wear an Ankh, or you hold it in your left hand if you have like a handheld Ankh, you can connect with your higher self. Yeah. Yep. I do Ankh earrings. I have Ankh necklaces. It is very powerful. It is. Yep. Yep. I teach more away from the cross. I used to wear a cross all the time, but I teach that to not wear the cross. Now, if this doesn't resonate, leave it. But if it does, take it, because the cross is a reminder of a lie. I don't believe that Jesus died for our sins. I don't believe that. I believe each of us is responsible for our own sins and karma, and we work through them. And that is part of what we're here for, is to work through them. And so he didn't die for our sins. He is our brother, and he's in the astral, and he helps us. And he's also a galactic by the name of Sananda, working on the mothership. Right. I don't see the cross. I see the cross as a religious figure in religion. I don't get into religion. I am my own church. Yeah. Because it's like when you see someone wearing a cross, what do you think? The first thing that comes to your mind is our brother on the cross. And that's not what he wants people to see. That's not what he wants people to remember him for. He wants people to remember him for, it's inside of you, all of it. The kingdom of heaven is inside of you. That's what he wants people to remember him for, not the cross, and not him being on that cross. Yeah. Yeah. And so that's why I switched to the Ankh, which is a symbol of male and female together. Yes, he said we would move mountains, and that is changing timelines, and we do that. We do that. Yeah. Always call on the Father, call on Yeshua, call on our brother. Quantum leaping, that's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. I get reminded of that all the time through 2 of jewelry turning up, or 4 pairs of socks, or whatever. It's like, yep, we went through another time. Like, oh, let me show you the Schumann. I didn't show you the Schumann today. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. That is integration. All the green is where we're integrating the ideas of for creation. But look, they're like vertical or horizontal. So yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh yeah. My family don't argue with me anymore. They know who I am. And I don't pull punches. I don't pull punches. I don't, I am who I am. And if you don't like me, if you don't resonate with me, then you're not in my reality. Yep. How does someone deal with anxiety? Spirit fire, go to the tachyon chambers. Set intention to go into the tachyon chambers on the ships. On the mothership. Yep. Heal that anxiety. What are you anxious about? Like, is it what other people think of you? Because what other people think is their business, not your business. That's their business. Yeah, the healing chambers. Mm-hmm. Hi, Diana. Hi, beautiful. Oh, yep. Anxiety is a frequency. I never thought about it that way. Yes. You know what we haven't done yet? We didn't do a room. I got to do a room. I got to do a rune for the day before it gets too late. Let me do a rune. All right. Here's my rune bag. Grand Rising. Maybe Diana had to be there for the rune. I just recognized Diana. I was like, Diana's here. Literally rise above. Yes, absolutely. I agree. I agree. Oh, that's good too. Living too much in the future. Oh, goodness. What's this? What is this one? I'm not that familiar with this one. I'm going to find out in just a moment. Let's see. Where's my rune book? Okay, let's see. That is Jera. Year harvest. Year harvest. The Jera. Let's see what the message is. Okay. The wheat harvest. He says, what a fitting rune for where your sanctuary is right now. Traditionally, Jera is associated with year, harvest seasons, right timing, and the natural rewards that come from patient, consistent effort. It reminds us that growth unfolds in cycles. Seeds are planted, tended, and when the season is right, they bear fruit. For your rune day, here's a reflection you can share with your butterflies. Rune of the day, Jera, the sacred harvest. Beloved butterflies, today the rune of Jera turns its wheel before you. It is the rune of the harvest, not simply of crops, but of every loving choice you have planted along your journey. Many have wondered, am I making a difference? Jera answers, every seed remembers the hands that planted it. Nothing given in genuine love is ever lost. Every encouraging word, every moment of forgiveness, every act of courage, every song created from the heart becomes part of a harvest you may not immediately see. Do not mistake unseen growth for absent growth. Beneath the soil, roots are already weaving together. The dragons gather around the wheel of seasons. Their wings do not rush its turning. They know that no amount of force can make spring arrive before winter has completed its work. They whisper, honor the season you are in. Some of you are planting, some are watering, some are pruning, some are harvesting. None of these seasons is greater than another. Each one prepares the next. And then he just talks to me for a minute. So many people believe abundance arrives all at once. Jared teaches something quieter. Abundance often arrives one conversation, one healed relationship, one act of kindness, one brave decision, one song at a time. When you look back months from now, you may realize the harvest was growing all along. I love that. And do not measure your harvest only by what you hold in your hands. Measure it by the kindness you have grown within yourself. That is the one harvest no storm can take away. May Jera remind you that every season has purpose, every act of love has value, and every step you take in compassion contributes to a future you may not yet fully see. The flame remembers, the wheel turns, and the harvest comes. Yay! Awesome. Love it. So perfect and synchronistic with our butterfly sanctuary right now. Love it. Don't forget, guys, tonight, if you can and if you want to, we will be doing soul readings and songs tonight. So soul readings and creating music tonight at 8 p.m. EST. You all are welcome, more than welcome, to come and have a song. If you've already created a song, it's all good. We'll just do of course, a different song, but maybe you could pick a different genre, one that speaks to your soul. And yeah. Yay! We're going to become really good friends, Multidimensional Muse. I feel it. I feel a connection with you already. Oh, I love that. Yes. Yeah. Many yet all I can. Yes. Yes, your energy is very familiar. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. We use my dragon, Serianel, and Suno to create our music. So, and we've created a lot of it. All different genres. Oh yes, I've had a life or two there. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's what you work with. Oh, we'll have to add each other. I'm Opal Fire 33 on Suno. Please. Oh, yes. Yep, me too. I've wrote some songs with stuff from my journals over the years, and yeah. Oh, you are Multidimensional Muse? Oh, I want to play some of your music. I have we have 6 minutes till we do the Song of Orion, and that is for our 8th chakra. Let's see. Multidimensional Muse. Okay. I found you. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you've got a lot of songs on here. Freaking amazing. I'm gonna make a list, and so we're gonna have a playlist for class too. I'll add your songs. Love it. All right, I just followed you. We'll have another 20 songs after tonight. Yay! I can see Worthy there. Okay. What I will do is I'll play it after the Song of... There it is. I see it. Well, I'll play it after the Song of Orion. We usually end class after the Song of Orion, but Spirit's saying, nope, we're going to play Worthy after the Song of Orion. So. Yay! Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, soul family. Yes. We are all soul family in here. These are our songs from last week. Server 144K, Tommy, McCallie. My name's Tommy, but I don't spell it like that. I spell it Tomi. Oh, I love that. I wrote one called My Tribe. My Tribe. Yeah.
There was a time I searched the
Shauna.
answers
Shauna Lee.
far away.
I love that.
I climbed 1,000 mountains trying to find my way. But every
No,
road
server 144K is Tommy. Tommy. And he just joined. And I was telling him I am Tommy too, but it's Tomi. Thomasina. Oh, that's awesome, Spirit Fire. I love connecting with other ground crew, light workers, soul family, right? Thank you. I was named after my grandpa Thomas. Yep. United we are. Yes, Mama Yaya.
Setting my spirit free. Her sapphire wings are glowing with silver dreams above.
All right, we're getting ready here. Song of Orion at 11:11. 11:11 is an important hour. That's why we do it. 11:11. There's certain energies around the planets. You were named after your grandpa too? Oh. That's awesome. Do you sing? I sing too. Oh, you're born on his birthday. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Song of Orion.
Song of Orion, the Aria Kumnal.
Oh, awesome. Me too. I love karaoke. Of course it is, Sharon. That's wild. Awesome. There we go. We did it. Woo! That always makes me feel so grounded and good. All right. Multidimensional Muse. Worthy. Here we go. Love it.
I never gave you permission to pull me apart. Leave a fragmented shell of what used to be my heart. You can claim to love me. Love shouldn't hurt this way. And I love myself too.
Love you, BX. Big hugs and kisses.
I know I'm worthy, always held and seen. I know that what I'm worthy, I'm not just walking and running, keeping you far away from me. Damn right I'm worthy, you don't decide my worth. For me, you mistook my graceful weakness, thought my silence meant I bend, but everyone became a teacher. Every end and not the end, I found a woman in the wreckage. She was stronger than she said. Now I choose the ones who lift me, not the ones who make me bleed. I stopped searching for my value in the hands that let me fall. I am healing and I'm rising, I'm finally claiming it all. No more shrinking or hiding, it's time that I stood tall. Look at me, I'm still standing after everything I've seen. Turn my heart breaking to horsepower, I'm running wild and clean. You can call it resurrection, you can call it what you please. I just call it knowing, finally knowing holds my word for me. I know I'm worthy, precious, always held and seen. I know that what I'm worthy, I'm more than you could have ever been. I'm not just walking, I'm running.
All good. That's why I do it over there on YouTube. You are worthy. Absolutely. Love you, Teresa. You're always here with us, darling. This is catchy. I like it. I love you too, sis.
Every lesson you repeated, faith beneath this clarity. I am done with begging, pleading. I am choosing only me. I know I'm worthy, precious, always held and seen. I know that what I'm worthy, I'm more than you could have ever been. I'm not just walking.
Sending so much love, light, and prayers out there to you, Teresa. I love you, sis. You got this. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Love it. Love it so much, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste. My soul knows your soul. And I love you, angels. Go sparkle. I got to go let my dogs out. I'll see you later on.
I did it again.